But I'm just not interested in you.
But you love me, you know you do.
Can't you take a hint? I don't love you, I never did.
Why'd you hang around so much? Why'd you see so much of me?
Had a good job at the stud. Didn't want to chuck it in. I think you're a pretentious little snob. Go back to Sydney where you belong.
Good evening, madam. Ace Home Restaurant Supplies. Purveyors to the gentry of the finest wine and the best food.
You really love yourself, don't you?
Dinner?
What do you think you're doing?
Well, I figured you wouldn't be ready when I arrived, so, in the words of an ancient philosopher, if Jewel won't come to the dinner must come to Jewel. Now, if madam will get the glasses, her host for the evening will pour the wine.
Don't think I've changed my mind about you. I still think you're a rat.
But a nice rat. Oh, that's the end of stage 1 for the evening. Now for stage 2.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
I thought we could go out somewhere.
Why?
Because I'd like to know you better.
What for?
I like you. Simple as that. Look, how does this sound? Let me take you out tonight. Well, no big deal or anything. Just let me get to know you a bit better and see what sort of time we have. Then, at the end of the evening, if you still can't stand the sight of me, I'll disappear. How about it?
I still don't like you dobbing John in like that.
I'm not trying to change your mind about that. I'd just like to get to know you better.
All right. Just tonight.
Good.
Well, thank you very much, partner. We showed the youngsters a thing or two, didn't we?
We let you in, didn't we?
Oh, yes.
I'll see you all in the morning.
Oh, me too. I don't want to lose out of my beauty sleep altogether. Good night.
Good night. Hey, what about Woodsy, hey?
Yeah, I'll see you out in the room.
They're gonna run a special story on you. That's one I'm really going to enjoy writing.
Yeah, great. Nick off, eh?
I'm only trying to tell you something.
You told me.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm trying to make a private call. I wish people would leave me alone for a minute.
I hate to be the one to tell you, but you're being a pain in the neck. Susan's lost her husband. Kevin has lost his girlfriend. You're the one with the good news, so what's wrong with you? Seems to me you've just got into the habit of worrying about yourself. It wouldn't hurt to consider other people's problems for a change.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind when I tell Patricia Hamilton I've done a dirty work for her.
Yeah, well, don't expect any sympathy from me. That was your decision.
Hello?
It's John Palmer.
Yes?
I saw Angela. I told her to go away. She was pretty upset, but she went. That's it, I suppose.
Where is she now?
On her way home.
John, I know this may sound a little strange, but I am very grateful for what you've done. If circumstances had have been different...
Well.
Well,
Don't let me jump to any conclusions.
oh, don't worry, I won't.
Did you have a good time? You seem to.
Yes, I did. I haven't been anywhere like that before. It was good and I enjoyed it.
Good.
So, thank you.
No, thank you.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Oh, I get it. You think you can get me with a laid-back approach?
Wouldn't call it laid back.
What would you call it?
How about plan A?
It won't work.
I may as well switch to plan B. Direct action.
What's plan B?
I say the night.
Get lost.
See you tomorrow.
I was hoping that'd be Angela. I still haven't heard from her.
What do you expect? She's either in Melbourne getting it off with John, in which case she's hardly likely to ring.
There's no need to be crude.
Or she's been given the brush off, and I can't see her ringing about that either.
You don't know what you're talking about. Oh, and you don't seem to be doing a great deal about your future. I thought you were all fired with enthusiasm to show your father what you're capable of.
No hurry. I'll wait till he gets back from Mumbai.
Where are you going?
Out. To spend some of my hard-earned money.
Wayne.
Oh, don't worry. Only a few dollars. You can't say I'm not persistent.
I gather this is Plan C.
Yeah. Why not? I'd have called her Snow White, but you can call her Plan C.
Well, you're very pretty, aren't you, Plan C?
Oh, just a sec. She comes with accessories.
Oh, you're crazy.
I thought if we got her settled, we could go out somewhere.
Oh, could we leave you all by yourself, Plan C?
There's another cat I'd like to introduce you to.
Not Plan D.
No, this one's Hobie.
Hobie? All looks very complicated to me.
It's not so bad. Easy enough.
Well, I keep telling you I don't know anything about sailing.
Hobies are easy. All you have to do is sit there. I'll do the rest.
I hope you know what you're doing.
You're supposed to say, aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain. Whoops.
How are you?
Friend of yours?
No, not really. Right then, off we go.
Oh, Wayne, I've got my glasses.
Ah, sorry about that. She dropped the sunglasses. If she wants them, she might have to get a bikini.
Oh, no.
This is where you leave your worries behind.
Oh, Wayne.
How are you today?
Okay.
Everyone says to say hello, and your mum's settling in
I don't want you
really
to come and see me anymore.
well. Why?
I want you to get a divorce. Well, that's it. You may as well go now.
She cried herself to sleep, poor kid.
What happened?
Bill wants a divorce. He doesn't want to see her anymore.
Oh, dear. Has she talked to him about it?
Didn't let her.
I'll go and see him.
Do you think you should? So soon? I mean, he's only just gone in. It's going to take a bit of getting used to.
I put John through a lot by holding back. At least if I can help Susan.
Nora, we don't blame you for what happened. We're all blind as far as our kids are concerned.
Thanks. It's important to me, though, Beryl. To help if I can. I know that Billy loves Susan. And if he knew what he was doing to her...
All right. I'll stay here with Susan.
What are you doing?
Trying to write a letter. Seen this? It makes Bill sound like some sort of maniac. Thought someone should have a go at them.
Why bother after what he did to you?
What's that got to do with it? I know what it's like when people think you're a criminal. They stop thinking you're human.
Yeah, but
like
he is a criminal.
Bill's in jail because he's got a rotten temper. Okay, he killed poor old Sam, but he's not Jack the Ripper, like that says. You reckon you can help me with it? You're the writer in the family.
Yeah, but I write stuff I feel. You know, like when I stuck up for you. I don't know.
He owned up in the long run, didn't he? That landed him in jail. Think how that feels.
Yeah.
Do you agree with this stuff? Reckon Bill is some sort of maniac?
Okay, what do you want me to write?
You're not being fair to her, Billy. You're hurting her. Look, she's thought it all through. How we can share the cost of the house, and she's organised things so we can come and visit you.
For 15 years? That's what I'll get if I'm lucky. What good am I to her stuck in here? Great life she'll have.
She doesn't want a divorce.
Well, maybe not now, but she'll get used to it. But you can't tie her down, Mum. And she can't live with you either.
Why not?
Well, you'll tie her down just as much as me. Oh, well, how's she going to meet someone with you there?
Oh, Billy, the last thing she's thinking about is meeting someone.
Well, she will eventually. And when she does, I don't want her worrying about you. Look, I've made up my mind, Mum.
Yes, I can see that. I still think you're wrong.
Well, even if she does come to visit me, I won't see her. I mean it. I love her. But it's the only way I can be fair to her. You've got to help me, Mum. Please?
I think he's right, love. I didn't at first, but now I can see there's a lot of sense in what he says.
But he knows I'll wait for him.
But he doesn't want you to. You see, he wants you to live your own life.
I don't understand. You will.
I'll move my things out in the morning.
Oh, Mum, what do you think?
Well, it's like your dad and I said the other day. It's not good for you to have Nora around.
I mean about Bill.
He probably thinks he's doing the right thing.
But he needs someone to look after him.
You can't force him. If he doesn't want to see you, there's nothing you can do.
Bill Todd is an ordinary person. His mistake was that he lost his temper, and now he's paying the price. He has surrendered his liberty, and justice is being done. But justice does not demand that he be pilloried by the press, nor that his whole personality be held up to public distortion. This is not justice, this is injustice.
Great. That's great, thanks.
That's not bad, is it? All you gotta do is sign it.
Hang on. I'm going to post it. You want to come? We could bowl a few overs down the park on the way back.
Yeah, okay, if you want to.
Good. I know I've been a bit of a pain lately. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
You don't have to agree with me.
I'll get the gear. What are you doing?
It's pastry. You make pies with it?
Why are you using that?
Because your mother has very carefully hidden the rolling pin.
There you go.
You ready?
We won't be long.
Oh, where are you off to?
Down the park.
For a bit of cricket?
Oh, good.
I'll see you later.
Very good. Oh! Oh! Oh. Oh. Hello?
May I speak with John Palmer, please?
He's just gone out. It's Fiona here, Patricia.
Oh. Do you know if he's seen Angela again?
Well, of course he hasn't. He sent her packing like you wanted him to.
It's just that I haven't heard from her for a while, and I'm rather concerned.
Well, it looks like you'll just have to wait, doesn't it?
Thanks for the advice.
Don't mention it.
Kev reckons there's some stamps in here. Who's that?
Oh, someone for your mum.
Found him.
I think it's about time I went home.
Why?
Well, there's no reason to stay.
Serious? Who do I talk to?
Your family. Try sorting it out with your dad. You know, I think you two could be good mates if you really worked at it.
I can't talk to him about Angela. Or my mother.
Well, why would you want to? I thought you were going to forget about them.
I'm going to miss you.
Well, we all have to miss people sometimes. And right now, my pot plants are missing me.
Isn't Jill looking after them?
Oh, yeah, sure, but, well, she doesn't talk to them like I do, you know. Really talk.
I'll come and visit you.
I'll kill you if you don't.
Oh, I didn't know I looked so terrible.
I don't think you look terrible.
My hair's all over the place. My nose is as red as a beetroot. No wonder the waiter was staring at me.
It wasn't your nose you were staring at.
Oh, stop it. Oh, don't, it'll peel.
I'll kiss it better. Sorry, Plan C, but you're going to have to move.
Are you sure you wouldn't like me to take one of those?
I think it was a great idea.
I don't think they believed me.
Oh, everyone takes a sickie sometimes. People expect it. Didn't you enjoy yourself last night?
Of course I did. Who is it?
It's me, love. I just got back.
Oh, well, give me a few minutes to get dressed and I'll be right over.
Whenever you're ready, okay?
You want me to sneak out, right?
Oh, isn't she pretty? Oh, aren't you the pretty one? Oh.
She just wandered in.
Oh, she must belong to somebody, surely.
Oh,
she looks pedigree.
She was pretty dirty when I found her. I had to clean her up a lot.
Yeah. Oh, you lovely thing. Have you found a name for her yet?
Plan C.
Hmm?
Well, that's a long story. Anyway, how's Melbourne? How's John?
Oh, fine. Oh, they've still got their troubles, but he's fine.
Oh, I got a call from Bill's solicitor earlier.
What about?
He wants to see me. Bill does, not the solicitor.
What for?
Guess I'll find out this afternoon.
Let me know what he says.
Sure.
Okay, lover, I'd better go.
Bye, Mum.
Bye. You know what I think? I think it would be a good idea if you come back home with us, don't you? Your room's still there. You only went this morning.
No, Mum, I don't want to.
Well, why not? Then, how about we go away for a few days?
Where to?
Macedon? Nan and Pop are always pleased to see you. Now, none of that. It's a good idea, and we're going. Because if you don't get away for a few days, young lady, you're headed for a nervous breakdown. All right?
I don't like to leave him.
You have to.
Thanks for coming, man.
It's okay.
I wouldn't have been surprised if you hadn't.
I wanted to.
Thanks. I just wanted to tell you how sorry I am for everything that's happened.
I know.
The whole thing was I loved Susie so much, I just didn't want anything to spoil it. I put you into the cops because... I guess I was kidding myself. I really thought you'd get off. I knew you didn't do it. I just thought they'd find out.
I was pretty angry at one stage. And I thought about it. And now, I reckon you were just unlucky. From what I hear, you're doing the right thing. By Susie. At least I think so.
Well, I had to. I didn't want her out around here waiting for me. What kind of a life would that be?
Yeah, I know.
But I'm going to be in here for a long time. Well, we were good mates. Look, I know I haven't got the right, but...
It's all right. I forgive you. Don't worry about it.
It's a pity we can't shake hands.
Love is very strange.
I think Bill's picked up a touch of jaundice in that prison. His hand was yellow even before it all went to sepia. I had the best mailbag yesterday. Emma Burrows told me that as well as appearing as Trevor in Baywatch, John Palmer was also in Police Rescue and a film called One Way Ticket. Barbara Rules saw him in a series called Fire on Sky. And Simo from East Hand says, did you notice last week that when John poured the tea for Jill at breakfast, there was already milk in it in the teapot? An Australian custom, do you think? Or would a jug of milk on the tray have been a bit heavy for him to carry? Pat the Rat, he says, was in a mini-series called Glass Babies. And what's with the see-through clothing department? First there was Angela's ex-husband-to-be getting out of the swimming pool in what looked to be a small piece of cling film. And as for Jill, you'd have to be blind not to notice her T-shirts. It must be a very cold apartment. Yes, I think we understand, Simo. More tomorrow at 1:30.